What's up, everybody? Just doing a little update from a vlog here. This is my 2002 B4C Camaro, and it was very nice. It decided that it would be a fantastic time to spin a bearing, which, you know, they do that sometimes. This being a foreign patrol car, it had a lot of idle time where it was just running and not moving. And if you know anything about cars, it's not terribly good for your cam bearings for it to do that. We are resurrecting it. I mean, I really like the car. I put some seats in there recently that I got pretty cheap. Yeah, gacked pretty standard spot, but I got the set for $100, so I wasn't, arguing about it too much. It's got 110,000 miles on it. It actually still runs good and gets plenty of power. It hasn't really kicked the bearing out yet. It's just got that tap. But I'd rather not push it. I'd rather go ahead and get it done now. Get it straightened out. Get that hood popped. So yeah, so we'll go over what the plan is for old girl right here. Alright. So here's the engine. It's a standard LS1, nothing too special. LS6 intake, 241 heads. Still got the stock exhaust manifolds on there. The only mods I've done is I built the transmission 3200 RPM FTI street brawler converter, and that is a locking up converter. And I did a muffler delete because it's a really good way to free your exhaust up without really spending any money, because it just turns your muffler into pipes, which is what you want to do. So the plan for this is, since it just spun a bearing, is it's coming out obviously, which is going to be super fun. They're very fun engines to pull. 241 heads are going to go to the shop and get shaved, put in a BTR, like a Brian Tooley. That's what that is, by Brian Tooley Racing. Dual spring platinum kit in there. I got a comp cam going in. I'm going to switch it over to long tube headers, which is going to fuck my clearance up on the ground, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. You want to go fast, you got to do those things. With all the pairing together, I'm hoping for around 400 wheel. With the shaved heads, I'm thinking it's very doable. Either be just under or just over, hopefully. It was running 1320s stock on just regular old street tires, but that was with the transmission hanging in third gear because I was hitting the rev limiter. So I feel like it was probably a 1290 car, but without being able to say for sure, it's a 1320 car. We'll just leave it at that because I don't want to make claims of what it could have done had the transmission been functioning correctly. So this is just the first video of the vlog, and it's just going to be a series as we go through, like me getting the parts, me getting this taken down to a short block, because I'm going to pull it through the hood here. So I'm going to take the hood off and pull it through the engine bay. So I'm going to take all this off. I'm going to take the radiator out. I'm going to take everything off the engine. I'm going to take the transmission and I'm just going to shift it back, because that's all you really got to do there. Normal way to do it is just to pick the front up and just bring it out as a whole thing, but you can take it through the top. It's been getting a little easier as the years have gone by. People have done it and kind of figure out how to do it. The fun part is getting everything clamped off so I don't have to bleed my power steering or my power brakes. I don't have to do any of that. Have to refluid when I'm done. But yeah, the build's going to put out about 400 horsepower. This is just a quick resurrection build. It's just like, hey, I'll make it better than it is, but I don't want to spend a fortune on it. Now later, I'm going to get an LQ9, going to bore that over, build the ever-living crap out of it, probably some 243 heads. I might even just skip factory heads and go to dart heads, trick flow heads, AFR heads, something really potent and just give it a bunch of punch. Build like a 500 plus wheel horsepower engine, put that in. This guy will come out at that time. It'll go into my 70 mile C10, which I'll do another vlog for it. It currently has a built 327 in there that I built when I was 16. I'm 32 years old now. I'm extremely proud that it still runs, but there's better stuff now that is readily available. I could turn that into a fuel-injected truck and be really happy with it. But this is about the Camaro. This is about the Camaro, and so we're going to keep it that way. And I just want it to come back. It's a really good car. It's 110,000 miles. I paid $5 grand for it. I drove it for about 6 months before I popped the engine, but the engine ran perfect beforehand. There was no telltale signs that it was coming. It just, the idle time probably got it. It happens. So we're gonna get this sucker going. We'll probably have a video of us pulling it because I'm gonna use some friends, because I don't pull engines by myself, because one, it's kind of dangerous. You yank the sticker out just by your lonesome, something can go wrong with the hoist and you're just stuck in a shop screaming. And my shop's pretty messy, so they may not save me just because of that. But yeah, this is just the first part of the blog. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, let me know, or by subscribing, obviously, click that subscribe button. We're going to do some cool race videos. I've got some race videos of it up. Any recommendations? Hell, if you got parts that you're looking to get rid of that I can just toss on here, I got to add a lid, because the factory air lid's kind of just garbage, and lids are really cheap. I want a fast intake, but for the build I'm about to do, it's not enough to justify changing the LS6 intake. So this is going to be the way she is. I'll keep you updated on what the build does, how we do it, and you guys just let me know what you think.